Welcome back. It's time for a Rabe review. The Primetime Emmy Award nominations came out last week. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, so I thought we could break down the top 6 categories. I know fellow TV lover Natalie Nunn. Natalie, we like to watch a lot of the same shows. I thought I'd bring you in just to give your insight, maybe, because I'll be honest, some of the shows nominated, I've not seen.
I was going to say, I'm more of the trashy reality show type, not the Emmy-nominated type. But we'll try.
But we'll just see, and we'll make some, just reactions based on the title and things we've heard about it.
Okay.
So let's go to our first category here. I have the nominees up here. It is for lead actor in a drama series.
I've heard of this one.
Jason Bateman, Ozark.
Yes.
Brian Cox, Succession. Lee Jong-jae, Squid Game. Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul. Adam Scott, Severance. And Jeremy Strong, Succession. Now, of these shows, I did watch the end of Ozark, so I know how it ends. I love, love, love Severance on Apple TV+.
Oh, really?
It is such a mind bender that I love it. I love the way the first season ended. I can't wait for season 2. I don't think Adam Scott's going to win because I think Succession is such a hot commodity.
Okay, I can't believe I'm asking this on live TV. Is Succession about the presidency or like the royal family?
Neither.
Okay.
It's about a business family and the line of succession to take over the family business.
Oh, so kind of the same thing.
And it's cutthroat, and it's really horrible people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
I've watched a little bit of the first season.
You didn't like it?
I need to get into it.
Yeah,
I need to focus on it.
understand. Yeah.
I think Succession has the but here's the thing. When you have 2 people in the same category from the same show, they kind of split the vote. So I don't know.
That's interesting. You know, I tried to get into Ozark because all my family lives at Lake of the Ozarks, so that's where I kind of grew up, that area. It's the cursing in the first couple episodes. I could not get past it.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go on to the next category, which is lead actress in a drama series. Jodie Comer, Killing Eve. Laura Linney, Ozark. Melanie Lynskey, Yellow Jackets. Sandra Oh, Killing Eve. Reese Witherspoon, The Morning Show. And Zendaya, Euphoria.
I just love Zendaya in general. I think she's great.
I cannot watch the show. It is
really?
too dark. It is so dark.
Okay.
And it disturbs me and my soul.
Okay,
That's me.
I have not watched The Morning Show.
How dare you?
I know, I need
Where do we work?
I know.
Where do we
I
work
don't
now?
have Apple TV, but I think I would like that one.
I think you would, and you'd see how Hollywood glamorizes morning television, too.
Probably too much. It's not glamorous.
Natalie, too much. Way too much. I love, love, love Jodie Comer in Killing Eve. I think she's fantastic.
Okay.
But I think all the momentum is with Melanie Lynskey, Yellow Jackets.
Oh.
It's a show I have not watched because it's about kids who are in a plane crash and survive. And maybe there's a little cannibalism involved.
Ew.
But everybody loves it, and supposedly if you can get past the first episode, it's phenomenal.
Okay.
And she has a lot of momentum.
What's it on?
I can't remember now.
Okay.
Like Showtime or something, or I don't remember. Don't quote me on that.
You did not sell me on that one.
I can't even watch it. Okay, let's go to the next category, which would be lead actor in a comedy series. Donald Glover, Atlanta. Bill Hader, Barry. Nicholas Hoult, The Great. Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building. Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building. And Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso. Any thoughts?
None.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking, Nat.
Okay.
People love, love, love Only Murders in the Building.
Really?
But
and he's so great in anything he does.
I agree with you. Steve Martin, amazing. Martin Short, but are they going to split the vote? Like, how do you pick one or the other? Because they're both amazing in the show.
I was going to say, they're probably very similar. Yeah.
The other, now, my personal favorite is Nicholas Hoult on The Great. I love The Great.
Okay.
It's about Catherine the Great. It's a fictionalized version of Catherine the Great.
Oh, really? And it's a comedy.
Hilarious, and I love it. It's amazing.
Interesting.
But I think the momentum is probably with Jason Sudeikis because everybody loves Ted Lasso on Apple TV.
I've heard a lot about it, yeah.
People love it. Okay, we'll go into the next category, which I think is lead actress in a comedy series. Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary. Kaylee Cuoco, The Flight Attendant. Elle Fanning, The Great. She plays Catherine the Great, by the way.
Oh.
Issa Rae, Insecure, and Jean Smart, Hacks.
Wow.
I'm very torn on this because I've seen a lot of these shows and I love them. Any stand out to you?
I've heard really good things about The Marvelous Miss Maisel. I didn't realize it was still going.
They have 1 season left now.
Okay.
They're shooting the last season. I love that show.
Okay.
I love, love, love The Flight Attendant.
Okay.
I love, love, love
She's funny.
The Great. I'm not kidding you. And I love, love, love Hacks. Jean
So
Smart.
who are you pulling for?
This one is such a toss-up, but I think the momentum is either with Jean Smart, because she's won all the early awards for Hacks, but Quinta Brunson, and I've not seen Abbott Elementary, but people are raving about this show, and I've not watched it. I don't even know what it's on.
Can you tell us who you want?
I would probably pick Jean Smart.
Okay.
But I love Rachel Brosnahan and Elle Fanning.
You love a lot of these.
I do. This one's the hardest for me, though. Okay, Let's go on to the next one, drama series.
Okay.
Better Call Saul, AMC, which I was like, that's still on? I don't know. Euphoria, Ozark, Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Succession, and Yellow Jackets again. That's the one I told you about?
Okay.
By the way, hey, Natalie, when did they start having so many shows?
There's a lot of them.
Nominated.
And you know what's interesting? None of these are like CBS or
Fox. Yeah.
Or NBC.
Yeah.
Like they're all the streaming
All
platforms.
streaming or a cable.
Very interesting. Man, just because we're from the Ozarks, should I pull for Ozark?
I mean,
Have they ever been nominated for this?
That's a very good question. I don't know. I don't think they've won. And it was their final season. Now, their finale was like 50-50 on you loved it or hated it.
Oh, okay.
I personally thought it was a fitting end to the story.
Okay.
I personally thought it was fine.
Okay.
A lot of people were not.
Everybody in the newsroom talks about and loves Stranger Things. Not
Now,
watched it.
I do believe this is the first time nominated for Best Series.
Is this the end of it too?
I think they're gonna have one more season.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
But-
Squid Games, did you watch that?
No, producer Jake said I was not emotionally stable enough to watch it.
You know, at least your producer knows you well. Still true.
Jake said, still true. Can't take it. I can't. I'm crying at design shows.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Squid Games.
Yes.
Cannot imagine.
Yeah.
Do your kids watch Stranger Things? Are they old enough to watch that?
Probably not.
Okay, yeah, and definitely don't want to watch Euphoria. Or Better Call Saul. If Euphoria is an actual portrayal of kids in high school, I'm glad I don't have kids.
Oh.
That's what I gotta say.
Oh.
It is that disturbing.
Ugh.
I was like, thank the
Okay.
Lord. With this one, okay, I'm gonna try. Now, my personal favorite is Severance. This show, for me, came out of nowhere, and I love it. It's basically, let me just tell you what it's about.
Okay.
You get a brain chip, and when you're at work, you don't know who you are outside of work.
Ew.
And then you take an elevator ride up, and you switch back to your normal person. So you have two separate lives.
Oh, how
your
weird.
personal life and your work life.
You know, the whole brain chip thing, it might be too close to home. Like, it might be too much, you know,
Too
too
reality.
close. I don't want that.
Like, and never mind. But it's so weird because
But you liked it.
I loved it because it makes you think, and you're like, what if I was here right now not knowing who I am outside of work? Who my friends are, who my family is? You know nothing.
But when you walk through the door, then
You walk through the door, you're like, oh, and because in that brain, you walk in and out in the same, and you don't even know you've been to work.
Very
Okay,
good.
one final comedy series. Abbott Elementary, Barry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Only Murders in the Building, Ted Lasso, and What We Do in the Shadows, which is hilarious.
I have no idea. Ted Lasso. I've heard a lot about it.
I think that this one's a hard one.
That's still going?
Don't even get me started.
Holy cow.
Momentum, I think, is with Abbott Elementary, Only Murders in the Building, and Ted Lasso.
And this is a maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's something. There you go. Okay. Hey, Natalie, thanks for your expert advice.
That was
Thank you. Don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox 8 right after this. I appreciate your insights.
I don't think I've watched one of them.